Good morning and greetings. My name is Deborah Evans, and I am the Communications Director for National Juneteenth Observance Foundation. I am just taking a few moments of your time to wish you a very happy Juneteenth, a very great commemorative and celebration if you're doing an event today. We would hope that you would join us and share some of your pictures, your videos if you're doing something. If you're having a caravan this morning, please stay safe. Keep your people in place. If you're doing an other outside event, remember to keep your distance. Remember to wear your mask because we want you to be around with us next year. Those of you in Las Vegas, we would like to invite you to our Juneteenth caravan meeting at the Harrison House. We will be leaving the Harrison House at 1001 F Street at approximately 6 p.m. this evening, moving on to the Craig Ranch Regional Park. Those of you who are not going to be in the caravan, if you're going to the park early, we'll be meeting you at the park at 5 p.m. and we will be there until 9, and we hope to see you. There will be uh, quite a few people who will be giving some great information. We're going to be distributing. We're asking again at the park. We're asking you to stay in groups of 10 or less. We're asking you to be 6 feet apart. And again, we are asking you to wear your mask. It is very important that you do have one. We will help you out if you do not have a mask to put a mask on, and we will see. So please, if you're gonna be with us, wear a mask uh, and stay safe. We are for those of you who do not know about Juneteenth. Juneteenth recognizes and acknowledges June 19th, 1865, which was the day in Galveston, Texas, where General Gordon Granger arrived on a ship, and he was accompanied by soldiers, U.S. colored troops from the Illinois units and also from New York. And at that time, they did post the notice that all men are free according to the Emancipation Proclamation. However, he also told them, don't leave the place. You're now workers. You're no longer slaves. However, please stay on where you're employed. You will not be allowed to congregate and just stand on the corner, stand on the side of the fort. Uh, Moving on, we will take you into, so as we're going into our history lessons going forward, in the coming year, we're going to teach you a little bit more about Oklahoma and the Western Territories. 1 year after the Galveston date, we did have uh, enslaved people still in the Western Territories, and they were freed in June of 1866 with the signing and ratification of the Treaty of the Five Nations. And those individuals were, once they were freed by the Native Americans, they were not recognized by the Native Americans nor by the United States. And they went on to found their own areas. They found that over 100 towns, 59 or so were in the Oklahoma area. One of those towns was Greenwood, which was the site of the Tulsa Massacre. Uh, 12 of those towns, I believe, are still in existence. So you can still go to Rentisville and a few other places in Oklahoma that were original towns. And there were towns in Illinois. There were towns in Illinois that were all black towns. Um, in case that I have failed to mention it, Juneteenth is about education. Juneteenth is about freedom. Our theme for this year with National Juneteenth Observance Foundation is perfecting unity. And in the efforts of perfecting unity, uh, we are asking you to meet your neighbors, to sit down and talk. We're asking you not to, while we feel very badly about the gentleman that was killed, we're asking you not to stage protests, not to tear up your own communities. We want you to stay safe. We want the pandemic. Things are running in a cycle. So Just as we're having the pandemic now, there was a pandemic 100 years ago. Just as we are having riots and disturbances now, once again, if you go back to 1919, you'll find the Red Summer, which there were 34 riots across the country, and we don't want to repeat those efforts. We don't want to repeat those those examples. We want you to go forward. We want you to educate your children, and we are working with you to bridge the digital divide. We are hoping. Um, We've started with the rural areas, but now we have expanded into the urban area of Las Vegas, and we have established an internet connectivity in the area of the West Las Vegas community, where we are going to be able to assist the families and the children in that area with free Wi-Fi. Going forward, we will go into a tiered system where we become self-sustaining while we're offering jobs to the community, while we'll be offering training to the youth in the area. We will be offering use of our computer labs. So we are giving back, and that is a story for Juneteenth. In Juneteenth, you want to be able to give back, you want to be able to help, you want to be able to keep the peace, and we're stressing this very much so. Please stress the peace in your area. If you're coming out to our events, we want to make sure that you are protecting yourself as well as your neighbors. We we're hoping this year, as we have hoped for actually truthfully for the last 25 years, to see Juneteenth become listed as a national holiday or a national day of observance. We go forward in the belief that this is going to be the year. So with that going forward, if we can get that bill, no matter how it occurs, whether it is through congressional passage or whether it's by executive order, make the most of it. Take the information, teach your children, read, study, examine your history, pass on your pride, pass on your discipline, and stand in the footsteps of Dr. Ronald V. Myers. Dr. Myers was a great teacher. He was a great mentor to all of us. Um, I knew him. I was blessed to have known him and worked with him for about 15 years. And uh, it was good. Um, what can I say? Doc used to call me. He called many of us 6 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 p.m. Didn't matter. But we'd always get this bright, cheery voice that said, "This is your national JOB chairman on the job. And we're gonna make some calls today. Or I want you to listen in. We're gonna talk to some people today." And because through that manner, he was able to teach us the business of how to make Juneteenth a day of observance. Um, He's not the only one. We have John Thompson, who is still with us in California. He is our chairman. We have Steve Williams on the East Coast, who is our president, and I'm kind of in the hinterlands. I'm in Las Vegas. Um, the National Juneteenth Observance Foundation has representatives in all 50 states. So if you're looking to do a Juneteenth event, if you need some help, we can help you. If you don't know who your representative is, give us a call 1-888-509-NJOF, which is 6563. And as I said, my name is Deborah Evans. I'm the communications director. My extension is 701, and I will be happy to help you, direct you, or any of the questions you might have in the manner of the Juneteenth Nation, and we can help. Um, we need volunteers. We need assistance. We need donations. This is a volunteer organization. No one is paid. No one has ever been paid in this organization. Most of us pay out of our pockets and give back into it. If you are able, we're asking that you make a donation to the national organization would be www.njof.us. If you're able to, or for information, if you can make a donation, you can go to, I'm sorry, paypal.me/NJOF. For my organization, if you're in Nevada, it would be paypal.me/NJOFNV. And I'm sure that there's other areas within in your community. If you're not in the national profile that you want to donate to, if you want to participate in your own state, again, contact us to build this to build this business, which Juneteenth really is. We do need volunteers. We do need some financing. We to keep the message going. We need to have someone uh, who has skills that can work with us. Looking forward to getting past the Juneteenth initiative. We need to look at the education part of the initiative. Um, we need someone that's going to be able to review the textbooks and recommend textbooks that actually include our history. To look for and advocate for multicultural education within our communities. That would be my personal goal for going forward. That we not only teach the children, but teach the parents of the children. Um, and the children, the parents are, you got to remember, are the first teachers of the children. So we've got to make sure everyone has their facts straight. We have an education group, and that group is researching. We have released a pamphlet called Juneteenth 101, which covers our history 1862 to 1865, 1866, which documents quite a bit of our history during that time period. We're currently studying 1865 to the end of 1866, and we'll be releasing some information probably later on, towards the end of this month. We didn't get it finished this year. Uh, Coronavirus has made quite a few of our plans change. In many cases, we've had some cancellations this year, many cancellations, and that's okay. Things happen for a reason. We don't know why it has happened, but we're trending now. We currently have a Juneteenth petition that if you have not signed, we ask that you sign it at juneteenth.us, and that will put your signature directly on your signature on the petition. If you would like to join our mailing list for the national organization, please send a email to join at nationaljuneteenth.org. In that email, we ask that you put your name in the subject matter line, put your telephone number into the body of the email, and we will add you into our mailing list. We invite you to join us on Saturdays. We have a weekly call every Saturday, 12 noon Central Time. So the number to reach us to join our call would be Uber Conference. I'm sorry, the phone number is 720-453-2463. To join via computer, you can go uberconference.com/Juneteenth. We look forward to you joining us. We hope you have a happy Juneteenth. We hope you have a commemorative Juneteenth, and we'll see you soon. Have a good day. Peace.